Hey everyone, welcome to Sweaty Special Effects Nerds. I'm Jon Schnepp. I'm here with Cig Neutron, master of special effects and prosthetics, and a good pal. What's up, Cig?
Hey, how's it going?
Well, I'm happy you could be here. Today, we are going to talk about one of the all-time big monster movies. We're going to talk about Alien. So Alien's a movie that came out in 1979. My parents were awesome enough to take me to see it as a little kid, and I had nightmares for weeks. And I appreciate that. Thank you, Mom and Dad, because it helped me become the person who I am today. I love monsters and aliens. And this is the big papa, Alien. So let's talk about Alien, Sig. Give us some info about Alien.
Yeah, well, I mean, the overall design was based on H.R. Giger's artwork. It's very, like, biomechanical, and, I mean, he pretty much started the whole biomechanical thing, and it's been, like, regurgitated and everything. So, I mean, like, the look of these aliens were, like, at the time, it was, like, so original and crazy.
Yeah, it was like a combination of, like, robots and steam. Like, steampunk didn't exist yet either, but it's like, yeah, it's alive, but is it a machine? It's both. It's an insect, but then if you peel that open, there's a gear inside of it. It's like, it informed everything from Guillermo del Toro to, like, what else? Pretty much every alien that's come since.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so cool because it mixes, like, hard edges and, like, inorganic lines with organic lines and, like, skeletal vertebrae and stuff. Like, I love it. I love biomech stuff.
And this is before they had computer graphics kind of taking over everything. So this is your old school Godzilla man in suit kind of a deal. It's a guy, this very thin, extra tall guy, by the way, is wrapped inside of that alien suit, you know, sweating his balls off, you know, wrapped in rubber.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's a tough job to be alien.
People
you know?
don't realize how crazy, like, labor-intensive being a creature suit actor is. I mean, you're in this stuff for, like, 10, 15 hours a day, and it's not cool, and it's hot, and, you know, it's got I mean, look at that giant head. Like, that thing, you have to act in it and hit your mark in this stuff. Like, it's a tough job.
And people forget you have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yep. People forget you're even a person.
This
They're
is
like, there's the alien. I'm dying inside of here. Like, air conditioning. No. Continue sweating. So you wanted to add something about the alien?
Yeah, so Giger actually sculpted a lot of the parts for the body and used, like, actual bone pieces and mixed them with, like, tubing and stuff. And someone else, Carlo Rambaldi, he actually created the head separately based on Giger's designs. And it had over 900 working parts to, like, do the jaw and the inner everything. Yeah.
I remember I remember when I was a kid, that it actually had a human skull inside of that clear dome, but it just stretched out.
And then some of the designs in later films and stuff, they kind of bring that back. Like, if you can kind of see it in there, like, but yeah.
Right, some films minimized it, some films brought it back. Yeah, and Carlos Rambaldi is another amazing special effects artist. Possession, Dune, I mean, a whole bunch of them. Crazy cool. So let's go on to one of the most famous scenes in horror or cinematic history, the chestburster scene. Let's talk about this horrific scene.
Yeah, well, the original design that Giger did, it was based off a Francis Bacon painting, and it looked like a weird plucked chicken or something. I mean, it was creepy, but you know, the directors and they didn't really care for it, so they kept redesigning and making it more streamlined. And yeah, then they came up with probably one of the most iconic monsters in cinema. Yeah,
it looks like a giant bloody penis with teeth.
Yep.
Can we talk about you know, the actors and this, like, how were they prepared for this horrific scene?
Yeah, so basically they have the actor who is bursting through his chest. He's actually they have his real body under the table, and they have a fake foam body that goes out, like, you know, if I was being back here, and so someone was underneath it, and they actually. It was on a stick, and they pushed up. The actors that were doing the scene, they actually had no idea that blood and viscera was going to, like, burst out of there. So the reactions that you're seeing are, like, true to life reactions. I think one of the actresses actually fell over and, like, yeah, like, almost fainted because, like, I mean,
it was probably Cartwright. She couldn't handle it.
So, and then they actually had, like, a slit in the table. So once it comes out, the guy runs underneath the table, and that's how it.
Wow, really amazing. I mean, yeah, if you've never seen Francis Bacon's paintings, check them out. Just Google him and look at some real life amazing horror done hundreds of years ago. It'll give you nightmares. So let's talk about the face hugger. Now that, without a shadow of a doubt, is one of the most grotesque and horrifying creatures ever designed. Can you just, I mean, let's say what it is. It's basically 2 hands and a sack of balls with a penis that goes down your throat and forces you.
A penis that comes out of a vagina.
Yeah, a penis that comes out of a vagina that impregnates your throat. Let's just say that's what it is.
I think the creepiest thing about that is the finger hands. Like, if you, like, a lot of people don't realize it, but if you see, they have little fingernails on each little. Like, that's.
Yeah, with the knuckles. Remember, they're like kind of razoring the knuckles and acid comes out?
No.
Stuff of nightmares. That's why we love Alien. And that'll do it for our special effects Sweaty Nerd special segment. And thanks again, Sig. Where can people find you, Sig?
Well, I mean, so I do a lot of collaborations with Randy Rodill. You can find us on bizarroagogo.com. It's BIZARRAUGOGO.
Right on.
.com. Make silly hats and soaps and all kinds of fun stuff.
Well, awesome. Check out his website and buy some of his soaps. And I'll see you guys next time.
Do you like awesome shows? Then subscribe to theStream.tv.